Embarrassing. Embarrassing. I like how commercials for deodorant, they refer to those marks that sometimes when you put deodorant on and then you put your shirt on too fast and you put it on weird and then you get those marks on your shirt. And they say like, those embarrassing white marks. And like, I don't really think that those marks are really that embarrassing. I think they say to the world, hey world, at least I fucking tried. And, okay, maybe I failed. But my failure smells better than anyone that's ever been to Burning Man. So I have this friend, and she's heterosexual, and she's always like having problems with boyfriends and stuff. And she said to me, she said, Susan, it would just be so much easier if I were gay, because then we could be together and we would be happy. And I'm like, well, but I'm not gay. So either you think one of two things, that I'm secretly gay, or that I'm just really easily swayed. Just doesn't matter. Like, no, I don't really like that band. Oh, come on, they're good. Go to the show. Well, now I kind of like, you're right. I can see the Harry Nilsson influence. Like, I think I'm gay. Oh, come on. Just try it. We can walk dogs. You know. And dogs are cute. Maybe I'm gay after all. I wish it were that easy, but clearly gayness is not a choice, because I think I would maybe choose gay. It would be a lot easier, but when it was that whole thing of gayness, no, because I would choose gay, but girls don't, have wieners, and wieners kind of seal the deal when it comes to fucking. Not when it comes to anything else. There's no other deals that are sealed by like, well, I'm sorry, we're about to sign these papers, but just plop it out. Okay, deal sealed. Saw your wiener. It was a good one. Career paths are interesting. I'm always interested in like how people get the jobs that they have. Like, and there's direct routes and then there's like indirect routes. Like, I have a friend who's a nurse, and it's like, hey, how'd you become a nurse? And she's like, well, after high school, I went to college. It was just like a junior college, and I took this like nursing program, and I was a CNA for a while, and then I got accredited and became a nurse, and that's how I did it. And it's like, well, that's pretty. That makes sense. And then I have this other friend, and she's a stylist, and I was like, oh, that's a cool job. How'd you become a stylist? And she's like, well, I don't know. Just kind of partied a lot. Went to a lot of like after parties and shit, for bands and shit. And put a lot of safety pins on stuff for no reason. Did a lot of coke, dated a music video director, now I'm a stylist. I was like, wow, like that's weird. But she makes like $50,000 more a year than my friend that's a nurse. But she also has herpes, so. I don't know. Which if the nurse had it, she could just cure it, or there's no cure for herpes. It doesn't matter if you have herpes. You can fucking drive your motorcycle on the highway. You can do yoga. You can look radiant in soft light. You just can't, fuck people without telling them you have herpes. Then they know. Whatever. I used to drink booze, but I don't anymore. And I'm not gonna tell you some weird shit about some cult, and then you're gonna be like, why would I want to join that? You seem miserable. But I did, and my whole thing was like, I knew that I had a drinking problem because like I drank for a long time, and people would be like, you're really drunk every time I see you. And yeah, that's no good. But I kind of thought like a lot of cool people have drinking problems. A lot of smart people have drinking problems. There's like Dorothy Parker and Oscar Wilde and Capote, and maybe I could be one of those people. And so I kind of like envisioned it like this. Like I envisioned myself in this like really smart suit, like in in this like room full of old dusty books, and I'd be like drinking a drink that was something I'd probably never drink, and it'd be beautiful, and people would walk by and they'd say, "Oh, Susan, I read your piece in the New Yorker last week, you devil, you. You're so brash." And I'd say, "Oh, really? I'm surprised you even got a chance to read anything with all that brown nosing you've been doing, faggot." And I can say faggot because when I die, I plan on giving my entire estate to AIDS research. But what it was really like was like me and like some weird dudes in like this room, and it was like the after party, but like the original party was just karaoke, so like why does there even need to be an after party? And I'd be like, "Fuck you, Smirnoff-face." Suck a dick. I know about aliens. So I quit drinking, and I have given up my dreams of ever being the next Dorothy Parker. But I also know I will never be the next Tara Reid. So you cut your fucking losses, and that's all for me. Thank you.